Match reaction, Brighton 1, Manchester United 0, and I'm absolutely gutted in how that game's just finished.
Well, the result, 1-0, could have been more in the last 10 minutes, to be honest with you. But to me, that was a Jekyll and Hyde away performance. Again, could have all been different in that first minute if Anthony would have at least hit the target. Time after time, I keep saying it. We're not putting our chances away. The first half, I thought it was a good performance. The second half, absolutely shocking.
What is it now? Because we've seen a trend, especially against the top 9-10 teams away from home. You know, the second half, we're just coming out and we're a totally different side. So what's going on?
I can't explain it. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. We faded away. We didn't communicate. We didn't work together. The link-up play had gone. That first half, I thought United played well. I thought Brighton played well as well. But United had the chances. They had the more shots. Well, it looked to me as though
they had the clearest shots
on goal. They had the clearest shots. Martial, Rashford, it was all there. But I'm telling you now, you're not going to win away from home if you miss chances like Anthony did in that first minute. It just didn't hit the net.
Rashford and Martial as well, though, shots on goal.
Could have done better.
Straight at the goalkeeper.
Yeah, could have done better. I thought they all worked well, linked up well, played good football, especially in the midfield. I thought the way they played, Casemiro, Bruno, pushed the game on forward. Rashford was always looking eager. Martial worked hard. It was all there. One or two moments in that first half put me in the jitters, especially in the first 5 minutes there. Lindelof there, another suicidal cross ball. And that did continue in certain parts of the game. And it worries me. But time and time again, I'm sick to death of coming away from away games, right, where they just don't perform for 90 minutes.
What is it then? It's got to be some sort of psychological... Well, it's got to be psychologically, surely, in the players' minds, because like we say, we've seen this time and time again away from home. Or is the tactics being relayed differently at half-time? There's got to be something, no?
I don't know what happens at half-time. Ten Hag there, he wants to win every game, but they didn't even set up to win the game in the second half. I mean, Brighton were fighting, going at United all the time. Caicedo coming down the wing early on. You've seen the dangers, but United just seemed to slow down, whereas that energy in the first half, it was there. It was a good game of football in the first half, but it just seems as though they slowed down, as though they're waiting to pick off a chance and then letting them have possession. That's what seems to be happening time and time again. And I'm very disappointed with that second half. More so, I'm disappointed with Anthony. You see again what he did. Flares up, could have been sent off. It was a joke. A joke. That needs to be rectified and rectified quickly, because he could have put us down to 10 men. Absolutely diabolical what he was doing there. Just did not make any sense.
Yeah, with you saying about Anthony, what about Casemiro, though? Was you on the edge of the seat when he made that tackle? Was it roughly on the 65th minute?
Well, you look at the referee, the way he booked players there today, how he escaped a booking compared to what other people picked up bookings for. You've got to question the referee there. Did he let him off? But Casemiro, that's his problem at the moment. This last few months, his tackling has got him in trouble. He got away with it. And I thought we was getting away with a point. David De Gea there in the last 5-10 minutes there pulled off some excellent saves. United were just backtracking.
Do you think one of the problems is as well, considering it's the second half, that it's the pressing from the front four that maybe slows down or slacks off a little bit? Because like you see in that first half, the formation when we're pressing Brighton high up the pitch, it's like a 4-1 with Casemiro sitting there, then a 4 and a 1 up top, and they were getting in Brighton's faces, but from the first minute in that second half, they just dropped off.
Well, I thought Rashford, Martial were pressing and working hard, coming back, especially Martial. I've seen him a couple of times on the edge of our box, defending.
In the first half?
Yeah, in the first half, chasing back. I thought they all chased back. They all worked as a team. It was good football in the first half. But the second half, like I say to you, they stopped running. They stopped chasing back. It's as though the game plan was to, right, let's just hold them, right, and then let's pick off. Now, let's pick off. You're not going to pick off this team who play football. Brighton played football all the way through it. They were quick, they were energetic, they all wanted the ball, they had something to go for, and that was European football, and they never, ever stopped, and they were always going to get chances, and United gave them the chances. It was just poor running, poor effort in that second half. To get a point would have been great. And to be honest with you, Brighton did deserve that, especially on that second half performance, the 3 points. It was just, I'm gutted the way it happened. But it's an away game now, and I don't see what's changing. Well, the corners aren't changing. The free kicks aren't changing. The set pieces aren't changing. We absolutely created nothing again. And we've got experts in all these departments, and it's not working.
Eric Ramsey coming under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is still there as far as I know. His set piece coach. I don't know if he's doing other roles on top of that, but surely that's his job to create something for the team in the games.
Listen, you mention him, but there's lots of other people there. There's class players there. What's supposed to be free kick takers, corners, and this, that, and the other, positional play, and all that. It just doesn't work, and you have to create chances throughout the game when you have them with free kicks and corners, and United just don't, and they just invite pressure back on themselves. And to be honest with you, I'm sick to death of it, seeing it game after game. It's not just away from home, it's at Old Trafford. And do you know what? I'm absolutely gutted, because I wanted them Scousers to be pushed right out of the scene of challenging for the top four. And that result tonight brings them back in it, smiles on their faces, thinking they've got a chance. United have got to get over this and move on, and then just take it to West Ham. But I fear another game away from home, problems.
Do you think, looking at tonight's game especially, especially with the people who have had the chances tonight, the players who have had the chances like your Rashford, Martial, Anthony, when it's not going their way, and they're having chance after chance, and they start getting frustrated, instead of using it as a positive to try and get that goal, it becomes like a negative, really, and the game just goes to pot.
It does become a negative. And with the Anthony incident, substitutes should have already been used, because United weren't performing. United weren't gelling. The subs should have been made earlier. It was clear the intensity of the game had gone, and substitutes should have started being introduced, and it was far too late as far as I was concerned, because the pattern of the game was setting, and I'm just annoyed, and I've had enough. I've had enough tonight, completely.
Okay, well, we're going to wrap it up there. Thanks for joining us for tonight's video. Let us know all your thoughts and opinions on tonight's game. And yeah, if you've enjoyed today's videos, please smash a like, subscribe to our content, and press that notification. Do you want anything else to say?
No, I'm just sick of it. Just absolutely sick of it.
Okay, good night.